This is some funny shit. I'm an old fuddy-duddy, and I'm square. A friend and the girls in there in a random house having fun. There's like a house party, but I can't deal with it. And the only reason why I'm still here, because I'm here because I just think I have to be here to look out for them. Yeah, I don't trust these fuckers. I really don't. I'm gonna try to get them out, but probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna try to get out. I'm their ride. They drove with me, but I gotta drive them back. We'll find out. I still could have took, basic photos. Didn't have to be so, anything special. So that I was a little disappointed that we didn't get a chance to do that. But wanted to go to One Up, but as we were walking to One Up, we're like, okay, where's the entrance? We walked down a bit, to the right, and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look like the entrance to One Up. It was like this dive bar, like when you think of a dive bar, this was a dive bar. This was, of course they had like pool tables in the back and stuff, and playing like old school rock music and stuff. It kind of not like a Sunday night, so it wasn't really like too rowdy or nothing, because like there was only like maybe 10 people in the whole place, so that's kind of chill. But what the hell am I going to do in a dive bar? And I kind of just sat there. I just sat there, and while Maddie and her friends, kind of interacted with people and talked and stuff. And that's not my crowd. That's not what I do. I can't, get into that. I don't. That's not me. Of course, like I said, I have like social anxiety, so that kind of thing kind of put me off a bit. Even like some guy at the bar, of course, he didn't know him. He kind of walked by and was like, "Hey man, what's up? My name's Mike." And of course, he was drunk. Like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm sitting here." I was like on my phone and just sitting here, and he's like, "Okay, well, what are you doing?" I'm sitting here. What? I'm sitting here. Anyways, the drunk guy couldn't understand why I was just there. I'm like, just go away, man. So yeah, and then of course, so Maddie's friends, they're talking up some guys. I guess they, kind of like some of the guys there, and it was where the night took an odd turn. Not an odd turn. It was just like someplace they didn't really expect. Because I was sitting there, I was like, it's getting late. No, not late. Like I was like, it's bars are gonna be closing soon. I want to go to One Up. I want to go play some old games and have fun. Because I guess that was like the only fun thing to me. But everybody else, their fun thing was to sit at the bar and drink and talk to dudes. And I guess one of the guys there was all kind of convinced everybody to go to his house after the bar closed. Don't know how it happened, but he's like, "Hey man, my house is like 2 blocks that way. Let's just all go there." All right. I was kind of iffy on that, and like, Maddie kind of asked me, it's like, do you just want to go home and stuff? I'm like, no, I don't want to go home. And I told her this later on, and I was like, I don't trust these guys. You don't know them. I don't know them. I don't know where we're going. And I was like, I'm going to stay with these people. I kind of felt it was, I don't want to say responsibility, but kind of my responsibility. Of course, I was driving, so my responsibility to get them places. I guess they could have Uber back, but yeah. Let me just say, once we just walked over to his house, stay off drugs, kids. Just don't do drugs. I mean, you kind of expect it's Colorado. People are going to be like, oh, it's weed. Ooh, suck on weed. That I would be perfectly, expected to, see. But these guys, like, as soon as you get into the house, everybody's like, oh, this house is cool. So I'm looking like, this looks like a shithole. It looks like these people just don't have no adult responsibilities. They don't have a serious life. Like, really? Like, it just... I mean, I won't say it's dirty, but, it was a little bit skeezy. Like, it's not a crack house or nothing, but, like, it just looks shitty. The beer cans and, on the table and stuff. And, at least they had a ping pong table. That was cool. Yeah, I kind of just sat there and observed everything. And after a while, it started getting... They never got rowdy or nothing, but you could tell some of the guys that... I guess the guy who lived there and the other people that lived there. I have no idea how many people lived in this house. There's people coming in and out, that I had no idea who the fuck they were. They were getting more and more drunk and high. Now, funny thing is, a lot of them weren't getting high on weed. They should have busted out, like, first of all, this one guy, he had like a canister, and it looked like he was putting like CO2 cartridges in it, and he said it was, what the hell they called it? Damn, I can't remember what he called it. But he's like, yeah, it's pretty much nitrous. I'm all, nitrous? What do you do with that? Like, the nitrous you put in your car is like, yeah, man. You're high, so I mean, I wasn't gonna get a clear explanation on it. I should look it up to see what the hell he meant by it. But I guess, like, whatever it is, you huff it, and it, just gets you high. And it just, just huff in your mouth, and, well, whatever. Freaking asphyxiate yourself with that shit. But then, like, I kind of had to, one of Madison's friends, I had to play a good angel, and then, kind of tap her on the shoulder and go, you really shouldn't. As they busted out this, a plate of, it looked like Coke. It probably was, but they said it was ketamine. Wow. And I just kind of like tapped her on the shoulder and all. There's no shame in saying no, because they were trying to entice her to do it, because a couple of the guys were doing it. And she looked hesitant. I could tell she looked hesitant, and I kind of like, hey, if she's hesitant, I don't blame her. I just tapped her on the shoulder, and I kind of like wanted to be the voice of reason and help her out, and go, like, you don't need to. Ask yourself why you want to do it. You don't need to do it. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I'm just going to tell you, there's no shame in saying no. So she didn't. I guess she didn't. But yeah, hours are dragging on. And I was like, how long are we going to be here for? And that's what having fun with her friend. There's a guy model that she met at the fashion show, and she was friendly with. And they went out in the room, and I guess they smoked weed and stuff, and was just having fun getting high. It's, like I said, it's Colorado, that I expected. But yeah, there's some skeezy shit in that house. And I just didn't trust it, so I was like, I'm not leaving. I'm taking you guys back. So however long it takes, I'm going to stay here. Because I don't trust these fuckers. But God, I just kept thinking, like, how can these people live like this? They just... Do they have jobs? How do you have a house? And yeah, I'm being super judgy here, because I'm going to be judgmental on these fuckers. I'm like, do they just get high every day? What kind of life is that? I mean, shit, I used to think that my life of just, I go to work, come home, I might play a video game, I'll go on my computer a bit, and that's a waste of my life. But at least I'm being productive. I work. I edit photos. You know, even like just playing video games is a clean form of entertainment, if you ask me, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just sitting around getting high, that's a fucking degenerate life. I'm sorry. You know, anybody who does that, you're a degenerate. You don't contribute to society, and you know, yeah, if you want to like smoke weed on your days off and stuff, fine. If marijuana helps you with like some kind of medical issues, fine. Don't be sitting there snorting coke or ketamine off the fucking thing. And I didn't know, but I didn't see if they had like fucking meth, but I would not be surprised if they did. And whoever knows, God knows whatever else they had there. But yeah, I felt as a sober, responsible adult that I kind of had to stay there and make sure everything was okay and kind of be the voice of reason for things. So yeah, we eventually left there. People were kind of winding down. They were like playing music and stuff and talking, and I was just kind of sitting back and observing things. And so yeah, we eventually I was like, I'm gonna go back, because we walked to his house. My car was like still parked, not too far from the bar. It's like I told Maddie's friend, and I told Maddie, I'm like, you know what, here, I'm gonna go and get the car. I'm gonna bring it here. You guys get, looks like you're ready to leave. Get everybody together so we can leave by the time I get back. So that's what I did. I got the car, went in there. Now, of course, I don't know the details, but when we left, it was me, Madison, and her guy friend. Madison's other two friends stayed there. I guess they wanted to continue the party. And then they said, I actually when I talked to them, I was like, "Are you guys gonna be okay?" Like, yeah, fine. Thanks for looking out for us, and because they knew I was looking out for them. And I guess they took an Uber back to their hotel they were staying at later. I don't know what time they left there, but I was of course concerned about them. I didn't know them. I don't know them. I just met them that day. But I was still concerned about them. They seemed like nice girls, but like they're obviously they're young. They're early 20s. They want to have fun and party. Fine. Want to have fun and party? Go ahead. But being in some like house with like a bunch of strange dudes that are like super high and just, I don't know. I hate to judge it, but that's just, I can never understand that behavior. I guess maybe because I never did that in my youth. Listen to me, I sound like an old man when I say that, but it's the truth. Like, it's not something I ever saw as a need to do. My idea of a good time was getting around together with my buddies and playing charades and playing Monopoly or going to the movies. That was a good time for us. I didn't see a need to, I don't know. I sound like a curmudgeon here, and I sound like an old dude. And I even like apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry to sound like a dad here. I'm not a dad. I don't have kids. But God, I was just thinking the whole time. I was like, and even after, I was thinking, I'm glad I don't have fucking kids. Especially, I'm glad I don't have a daughter, because that would be nerve-wracking to actually witness this happening and knowing that could happen to your daughter. Just what it can lead to. I didn't think anything really that bad was going to happen. But I mean, hey, you got these guys who they obviously don't have responsibilities, snorting whatever fucking powder off a board. You don't know what that shit's cut with. That shit can kill you if it's cut improperly, and even if it's not, like you can still have bad reactions or overdosing that shit. I don't know. Again, I sound like one of like overly concerned parent and shit, but I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I feel that yeah, you're young, you want to sow your oats and you want to have fun. go for it, but not like that, not to that extent. It's, to me, that was a dangerous situation that you shouldn't have to put yourself into, that you shouldn't be okay with. You know, if I really don't feel like complaining too much about this, because, you know, I know some people might see this and think that I'm judging too harshly. You know, but to me, that was just not a good decision. I'm glad everybody get out there okay. Everybody, you know, I'm sure that happens quite often. I'm sure young people, they go out all the time, they go to house parties and they do shit, nothing bad happens. I'm sure that happens. But the few small percentage that, you know, bad things do happen, that's a risk. Yeah, you take a risk every time you walk inside your door. You know, you can get hit by a truck. Everything's a risk. But when you're in control of your situation, and your decision making puts you more at risk than necessary, than other doing normal things like walking outside your house, why? What's the point? What's the purpose? Fun. I'm complaining way too much about this. This is gonna be a whole separate vlog video. I think, because I don't want to include this in my vacation vlogs. This is just like a rant. Because it really, I was just thinking about it all day today, you know, and like I said, I'm thankful that nothing skeezy actually happened, nothing bad ever happened. I mean, God forbid these guys fucking rape these girls, man. Like, what if I left earlier and something had happened? Like, I know Madsen's friend was there. I know he seemed like a good guy, a good responsible guy. And I know he even said, like, I'm looking out for these girls too. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you're here too. But if he wasn't there, you know, was I going to be the only responsible one there? Yeah, because it was just every single person in there. I mean, Madsen, she had alcohol in her and she was smoking weed, but she wasn't like being like super irresponsible. Even she told me later on, she's like, you know, when they broke out that ketamine or whatever, she's like, I don't want no part of that. I'm glad to hear her say that. Because I was even thinking, I was like, Maddie, do you do this at home in Albuquerque? Do you just like, I know you like going to clubs and bars and stuff at home and, you know, meeting boys and stuff, but do you like go home to go to like house parties of random dudes? You know, is that a thing you do? You know, and God knows what they do in Albuquerque. You know, they probably, you're probably gonna go to a fucking meth house and shit. Like, just why take the risk? So yeah, if y'all see this, and if you were at that party, why? Just, I apologize for being harsh on this, but why fucking even do that? It disappointed me. I was very disappointed to see that type of, you know, nonchalant, like, oh, this is okay. It wasn't okay. It just was not okay to be in that situation, to put yourself in that situation. But what can I do? You know, I just did what I could to do to, you know, look out for my friends. It was just, my friends are important to me. That's all I was thinking about. It was just how important my friends are. That's that.